Hello, please give me a moment. I'll make sure everything is working fine and we'll get started. I believe we are live. Lovely. Everything seems to be in order and working fine. So hello and a very good afternoon to you. My name is Uzair and it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the 25th of March 2021. Every weekday we go live at this time and on this channel, and we cover topics such as Google Ads, video marketing, digital marketing, pretty much any kind of online advertising and marketing to help you grow your business, get more leads and more sales. We have a different topic every day. And Thursdays, it's all about questions and answers which have been sent to me, and I'll try my best to answer them to the best of my capabilities and abilities. Before we get started, if you do have any questions, then you can put them in the comment box around the video, and I'll answer them at the end of towards the end of the session. So let's hop into my slide deck and we'll get started. I can see everything. We are online. That looks fine. Okay. That looks all good. I'm going to get into my slide deck. Put the pointer on. Okay. So this question is from Anthony. First of all, thank you, Anthony, for your question and for your kind words. Am I using Camtasia or something else? Okay. Do you use a soundboard? Alright, there are a couple of questions. I'll answer one at a time. I don't use Camtasia. I use ScreenFlow, which is only a Mac software, so it only works on the Mac. Camtasia, I believe, works both on Mac and PC. They're both good. They both do pretty much the same thing. I've been using ScreenFlow for a good number of years, and I tend not to change things around because when things are working, why change it unless there's something which has come out which is really different and out of this world. I enjoy using ScreenFlow. I'm a big fan of it, and hence I haven't switched over to Camtasia. Do you use a soundboard or add the audio effects in post-production? We don't have a massive workflow in post-production because, for example, this video is a live stream. So all we are doing is streaming live with a USB microphone which is just outside the shot. I'll see if I can bring it in. As you can see, it won't reach far enough. I'm just trying to see if I can bring it in. Yeah, it's just popped into the frame, so you can see it's just there. I don't have any soundboard or add any audio effects or anything like that. It is pretty much straight out of the box, and there aren't any post-production work done to this video, because once this live stream finishes, it's gonna get saved on YouTube, and that's it. Well, this stream goes to YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter. So all 4 channels, it is just going to save over there straight up, and we don't touch it. There is nothing to do afterwards. except we do a bit of video SEO to get the videos ranked in Google and YouTube. You're most welcome, Leanne. Okay, do you have more tutorials on some tricks for setting up campaigns with negative keywords and positive keywords, and when to have multiple ads instead of one campaign? All right, I'm just trying to work out what you're trying to ask. Well, first of all, we have got many tutorials on our channel. First of all, we've got, I think, over 800 videos now, and they're pretty much on every imaginable Google Ads topic you can think of. I've covered on there, so you'll find a ton of videos and values, and you can learn pretty much anything on Google Ads. I won't call it tricks. There aren't any tricks in Google. We can't trick Google. What you're trying to say is workflows on how to set up campaigns. So every campaign will have negative and positive keywords. One tip which I will surely give you is have a account level negative list as well, which you can apply to every campaign, so that you, as soon as you put that negative keyword in that account list, account level negative keyword list, is going to block all the campaigns with that negative keyword. So you don't have to go into each one of the campaigns and add negative keywords. Sure, you can do that as well, and it really depends how your campaign structure is in Google Ads. Sometimes you may need to add negative keywords at ad group level to sculpt the traffic to the right ad group. So without knowing your campaign setup, it will be very difficult for me to give you a particular advice or a setup workflow. I would need to have a look as to how you have structured your campaigns. Every campaign will have multiple ads in there, unless you just got one ad group and one ad in it. You need to have, I'm just trying to think what you're trying to ask. When to have, well, you need to have multiple ads in a campaign all the time, so that you can split test the different messages, headlines, and things like that. So that's what I would recommend. So the best practice I would recommend is absolutely with negative keywords. Make an account level negative list. And the other tip which I can give you about negative keywords is what type. You need to be careful as to which type of keyword you're going to use as a negative, either as phrase match or exact match. And that's what I would say. So let's say, for example, if you have a keyword iPhone, buy iPhone 12 running in the account, you don't want to put iPhone as a plus broad modified or a phrase match, because it's going to block all of them keywords which have got iPhone in it. So you really need to make sure that you are targeting the negative keywords with the right match type. Again, this is another one about negative keywords. Without looking at your campaign, it is again very difficult. And as I said earlier on, Fane, you need to set up an account level negative list and then apply them to all your campaigns. Okay, thank you. But you're just wondering how you managed to find and hold on to such a great woman. Well, you should be asking her the same question as well. Yes, I am very lucky to have a wonderful wife, and We met at college when we were 19, so a very long time. So yeah, I'm very fortunate enough. So thank you for your comment. Now, if you want to learn a bit more about Google Ads and how to create a high converting Google Ads campaign, then I've got a masterclass, and the URL is on the bottom of the screen. So you can go there, sign up for free, and you'll get instant access to this. And thank you so much for sending these wonderful messages and comments. I truly appreciate these. I read each and every one on YouTube, and I try my best to reply to them. Sometimes it does take a bit of a time to reply, but I do reply to each and every one of these comments. Okay, Sudeep. I have one question. How can I know the max bid that my competitors are placing? Very sneaky. Can you please throw some light on it? No, I can't, because you can't. No, nobody knows what your competitors are bidding. Only Google knows. And you want to be focusing on your campaigns, right? So I know you need to keep an eye on the competitors. Focus on yours, and the rest will take care of itself. Don't stress and worry about what your competitors are up to, what they are doing, what mesh types they are using, and what's the maximum max bids they are using, and which bidding strategy are they running on. You just focus and worry about your own campaigns. Work on yours. Don't want to be wasting your energy stressing about things which are out of your control. Focus on your own campaigns and try to make them better day by day. Hi Gideon, I absolutely love your style of teaching because you don't leave things out. I try to, and I try to be honest in my opinions, and if that means some people will not like my reply or the answer, then so be it, because I don't want to fluff it up and say something which is not correct or right. So you won't get those things from me ever. I saw a video you did on Google Ads Editor, yeah, and I was amazed by how you took little to no time to build the campaign. That's correct? Yes, it is. Wow. Google Ads Editor, if you haven't used it by now, you got to start, because you'll be kicking yourself once you know the power of that piece of app. It's a free tool, and in this masterclass I teach you and show you, in fact I show you how I build up a campaign very quickly and effortlessly with hundreds of keywords and ad groups and ads. You got to start using Google Ads Editor. It's free. It's a free tool, works on both Mac or PC. Download it and start playing with it. Do you have more videos of you building and using Editor for newbie to follow and replicate? Last night I saw your video on YouTube ads, and it was the best I've ever seen, and I learned so much as you took time to explain things. Most skip over. Thank you, Gideon. I truly appreciate this. I have some more in our playlist on our channel, and if you want to really learn Google Ads Editor, I have a full course on it. I'll put the URL in the chat box for all of you, and there it is over here, Google Ads Editor. So it's a full course, and you will need some experience to start using it properly. You will make some mistakes, and in the beginning it might seem to be a bit challenging, and you'll make mistakes like with anything else. But as you keep using them, you're going to love using it. And Editor is the tool which we use on a daily basis in our workflow. It's as As simple as that. We cannot run the way we run our campaigns without editor. So it's a very powerful tool, and you'll be able to create campaigns which are very granular, and you'll be able to set them up the right way, unlike your competitors who wouldn't have a clue how to set these campaigns up, because without editor, some of the campaign structure which we use, is impossible to set them up in the interface. Okay, Jason, I love your comment. Thank you so much, you and the internet. I think I'm going to print it out and frame it or something. I absolutely love this comment. So thank you for sending this in. Hello, Bhavesh. Does maximize conversion work if we import Google Analytics goals on the ads platform and track only those goals against the Google Ads campaign, not placing the Google Ads pixel? Yes, it will, but I would recommend that you set up the Google Ads pixel as well, because the algorithm is also looking at the Google Ads pixel. So what you do is you don't include both of these as conversions in the conversion column. Uncheck one of those on that include in conversion, so you will still be able to track it and see that everything is working fine, because sometimes one of the pixels is not working, so you can see that both of them are tracking the conversions, although it will never be the same data from analytics and in Google Ads. There's always a bit of discrepancy, which you'll have to live with. But I would recommend that you run your conversion tracking through the Google Ads platform, because that's what you are running the ads for or in from Google Ads, because analytics will also have some other conversions from other channels and platforms. So definitely, for sure, absolutely 100%, I would recommend that you use the Google Ads Pixel, because when you go to TCPA, max conversions is fine in the beginning. When you have got conversions in your account, you got to switch to TCPA, and that's when the power of the Google Ads Pixel comes in. So I would absolutely recommend you do that, but also import the Google Ads and Google Analytics goals or conversions into ads, but don't include it in conversions, because otherwise you'll be counting the conversions twice. Okay, can you run my Google Ads of worth 1,000 Indian rupees? 1,000 Indian rupees is what, 10 pounds or something like that. So Kritansh, I can't, but surely you can watch a few videos on our channel and start running your own ads. Good morning to you too, Rim Productions. Can you help me out with placing a tag on my website to be able to track Google Ads conversions? We can, but it will be a chargeable service, but you don't need a third party. It's fairly straightforward. If you can't do it, go to somewhere like Upwork, get a freelancer to place that tag on your website. It's not going to cost you more than $10. So it's fairly straightforward, unless you've got something very complicated, which I don't see with just placing a tag on your website. I would highly recommend, though, to place your Google Tag Manager on your website and then start putting all your tags and pixels in Tag Manager, so you don't need to touch the website afterwards. Okay, so the URL is over here, where we've got our coaching program as well. It's one of the best coaching programs out there at the moment, where you will get access to over 300 video tutorials and 4 coaching calls per week with me. So if you want to learn Google Ads very quickly and not waste time and money, then go over here, set up a appointment, a call with me. We'll have a chat and see if we are a good fit for each other, and then we can take it forward. And in this coaching program, it will be a lot more than Google Ads. It's going to be marketing, dashboards, analytics, tag manager, display, video. Obviously, display network and video are part of Google Ads. But then the core of it is also the Google Ads editor. Okay, I can see a few comments and questions pinging in. So please carry on putting them in, and I'm going to open up my questions and I'll go start from the top. Hello Million Quiz, hello back to you. Hi Cameron. I recently paused all my ads, okay, then re-enabled them and all my accounts were suspended for circumventing instantly. It seems any new accounts I create get banned too. Support said it's permanent. Wow. Okay, so you may have done something which you may not be aware of, and this is why it has popped up as circumventing circumstances. If you create a new account, they will get banned as well. Google knows that it's the same person, no matter what you do, whether you create use a new credit card or use a different IP address. Google does know, and they catch you out, and those accounts will get banned too. I'm sorry, I can't offer any advice on this as to how to unsuspend your account, but all we do is, it's very rare that our client accounts get suspended, because first of all, we don't take on accounts which we feel are not the right fit for us. I think in the last 10 years, maybe 2 accounts were suspended, and one of them we managed to get back just by appealing and stating that, we have not done anything wrong, so please have a look. And that's the only thing I can advise you, I'm afraid. It's very frustrating, I know. So when your accounts from Facebook and Google get suspended and they don't tell you what the problem is, that for sure is extremely frustrating. Can you share e-commerce negative list? I can't, because every account will have a separate negative list. The way to build up your own negative list is, obviously, I'm pretty certain you are talking about shopping campaigns. Shopping campaigns don't run by keywords, they only run by negative keywords. So the more negative keywords you put in, the better your ads are going to perform, because you are potentially showing your ads just for the relevant search terms and not for the irrelevant search terms. So what you want to do is, every day, make this as your workflow routine. Go into your search term report and see any search terms which are not good for you or your product, put them in at account level negative list, and that will slowly start to optimize and improve the performance of your campaign. Saravanan, I hope I pronounced it correctly. Hi there. One of my clients' campaign is paused due to business operation verification. Kindly guide me how to appeal. You would have got a message in your account that you need to verify the account or the business. If you haven't done that, then yes, the ads will. I think the account gets suspended. I'm pretty certain it does. I'm not 100% sure, because we did get this message in one of our client accounts that you need to verify your business operations within 7 days or so, and we did. You click on that button, which is kind of like on the top right hand corner of your Google account. You'll go to a form, fill up the form, and they usually are pretty quick. I think we got the reply back within 3 days, and it was all fine. So it's just a fairly straightforward process which you need to go through, but don't ignore it, otherwise they will stop your account. Hi David. If you have 2 different sites, that you are driving traffic to, do you need two different accounts? I would say yes, keep them separate, because as I said earlier on, the one simple thing is the negative list. If one is, let's say, selling football shoes and the other one is selling tennis shoes, you will have completely different sets of negative keywords and other stuff in the account as well. So what you want to do is have two separate ones, so there is no confusion for anyone who's running the account, and the bids, the conversion tracking and everything is all kept separate. So I would definitely keep and run two separate accounts. Hi Vicky, can you please share how to pick keywords for YouTube videos? Yes, the way you can do this is when you go to YouTube, and at the top in the search bar you put in the keyword, you'll get that YouTube suggested keywords. Those are the ones you need to start with, because those are the ones which people are searching for, and that's the quickest and the easiest way to get started. Yes, Million Quiz, you can run those two websites from one account, but my recommendation would be to use two. Mosam, my account got suspended, please help. You'll need to appeal. I can't, or anyone else can help. And if somebody says to you, pay me to get your account unsuspended, be very careful, because I don't think anybody has got any power to reach out to Google and get an account suspended, unless you've got some really good contacts at Google who can push this through. And if the account has violated some terms and conditions, then it will be pretty difficult to get it unsuspended. Chandu, my automatic suspension circumventing systems policy, no response from Google Ads. Keep appealing, and it will reset in the system. So once a week at least, go and appeal and put up an appeal. If you feel that you've not done anything wrong and everything is in order on your website, there is nothing malicious on there, you got all your terms of use, cookie policy, privacy policies, everything is in order, then you shouldn't have any problems to get your account unsuspended. Okay, I think I've pretty much covered all the comments. Most of them were about account suspension, which is unfortunate, but there you go. Brilliant. Thank you so much everyone for being here. I will be back on Monday. Tomorrow is going to be my lovely wife. She is going to talk something very interesting and intriguing about the 90-day growth plan. Now we've come to the end of the first quarter of the year, and how to plan your business for the next 90 days. So don't miss tomorrow's session. Is going to be very interesting, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it very much. So till then, till Monday, hopefully I'll see you guys back over here. So till then, stay safe and have a great weekend. Bye for now.